Hello everybody and welcome back to another AContheGO video. Today we are going to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, we are.
We are actually going to be riding the bus to get there.
Yeah, we started to get on the monorail and they said the fastest way to get here was to go by the bus. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go check it out. All the buses have different dividers up, as you can see, and then different markings on how many people can sit in a section, so they still have those physically distant. But yeah, so when we got up to get on the to go in line for the monorail, the guy was like, "It's faster to take a bus." We've never done it before, so we figured we would give it a shot and test it out.
Usually every weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, there's usually buses.
So the lady did just say that buses are only running on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and then also at night during the week sometimes when they're really crowded, they'll run the buses from Magic Kingdom back to Ticket and Transportation. So if this is an option and they have it available, they say it's a lot faster. We don't really have a way to tell or gauge it, but it's air conditioned in here, so on a hot day, we definitely would recommend the bus.
I can definitely see why it's faster.
Yeah.
Instead of going all the way around or on the water.
Yeah, that's true. Supposedly we're going to go right to that parking lot right there by the Contemporary. Is where the bus parking is for Magic Kingdom. So we will still have to walk just a little bit, but not a lot. But it definitely moves quickly because there was already 2 more buses that had pulled in right behind us. So I don't know. It's a good option. So there is a little bit of a walk, but we were able to not wait at all. We got on the bus, came right to the park, and then we've just had to walk down this little pathway to get to the front gate. All in all, not really bad. You can see the boat right over there off to the distance. And of course, we're right underneath the monorail tracks, which we haven't even seen a monorail go by this whole time we've been walking. So, I don't know. I've heard that the ferry boat is faster than the monorail, but that may have been when they were loading them to full capacity. I don't know. But we're here, Magic Kingdom. So first walking into Main Street, it is definitely going to be a crowded day. You can see a lot more people here. Hey, and all the characters are up in their Halloween garb, meeting and greeting. Daisy and Donald and Pluto and Mickey and Minnie. So we're going to go check out the Christmas shop here in Magic Kingdom. It smells really good in here. Christmas stuff, but they have a bunch of Americana collection, so that's kind of cool. So far, nothing Christmas. Oh, there's some stockings. Oh, here's some ornaments. Some pretty cool ornaments. So these are all ear ornaments from all the different rides. It's pretty cool, actually. Phantasmic Muppets. So from the different parts. It's pretty cool. Then they have just a ton of other ornaments. And you get select ornaments right now, $20 each when you buy 3. It smells really good, like fresh cinnamon in here, which is pretty awesome.
Oh my god, there's Shmi.
Shmi and Captain Hook. So since we were last here, they have decorated the scrim out here for It's a Small World. Remember last time we were here, it was just like solid white. Now they've at least made it colorful and more It's a Small World theme. But still big walls, scrim up, you can't really see into the ride at all, just barely through the door there. But yeah, it is crowded today, but that line We rode Jungle Cruise. If you haven't seen that video yet, we did a Jungle Cruise versus Safari. Peter Pan only says 20-minute wait. That's not bad at all. But the Jungle Cruise ride said 30 minutes, and we only waited about 15. So, even though it is crowded today, you can see that. Next up is Gaston's Tavern. We're gonna give it a try. They have a cinnamon roll bread thing. I don't even know what it's called yet, but we've heard it's really good and huge. So we're gonna go in there and try that and see what it's all about. As you can see, there's Gaston and LaFleur. Is it LaFleur? I don't remember his name.
Never seen that movie.
You've seen Beauty and the Beast, the world. So what we're here to get is the warm cinnamon roll. It's supposed to be huge. They also have a gray stuffed cupcake.
Somebody's already waiting for it.
And then some drinks as well here.
Yeah, but no one's wiped it off.
It's fine. Go
In
sit
a
down.
souvenir stein. So they do have some seating in here. We're at like just this little bitty table here plugged into the corner. But they have a few tables in this little area in Gaston's, and then there's also a few tables and chairs outside. Okay, so
Gonna be
here in
sugar
Gaston's, this is the giant cinnamon roll. Let's kind of give you a side angle here. See how huge it is. We got the gray stuff cupcake to try. And then, what is this concoction here?
LaFleur
LaFleur.
brew. It's
What's
like
in
a
it?
Minute Maid apple juice that's frozen and something else. I don't know.
Okay.
I need thumbnail.
And you get the little stein there. Okay, so we're digging into this humongous cinnamon roll.
This is really good.
The brew. So what is the cinnamon roll? Or
It
you can
tastes
see
really
it's
good.
like, did you get extra icing? So tip, when you get your cinnamon roll, ask them for extra icing. What is your feedback going to?
It's a really good cinnamon roll.
Is it?
Mhm.
Is it like amazing? Like best cinnamon roll you've ever had?
Here's the middle of this cupcake.
Okay, so here's the gray stuff cupcake. That looks really good as well.
I would say
So what?
this is probably better than the one that we had at Starbucks.
That's what I was gonna ask. How do you think about
It's
that?
definitely better.
Yeah.
But it's also like Starbucks. It's not like super hot either.
Yeah. It is really good though. I don't like chocolate cake either, but that is delicious. It's so cold. That is an excellent cupcake.
It doesn't have much flavor.
What? That is so good.
It has a nice texture because it's like cold and stuff, but it doesn't have like really much flavor.
Really? Okay. I think it's really, really tasty. They're about the same cost though, so that's kind of different. So out of the two, then I'm guessing you would pick the
Cinnamon
roll. Yeah, I probably would too. But this cupcake is really, really good. And they brought the gray stuff. Obviously, that's from Beauty and the Beast. They sell that as a dessert in the Be Our Guest restaurant. And so this is the first place that you can get the gray stuff outside of the Beauty and the Beast restaurant. So.
Ah, it looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. And moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about two brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot in just 3 buckets of coal. Oh, boy, it sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that. Holds 50 pounds of ice.
We do have this new wash day marvel. Now it's 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Well, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
Like canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
Ovens don't just clean themselves, you know.
I know, dear. And they probably never will.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get the laundry off the line before it starts raining cats and dogs.
Don't worry, Rover. She didn't mean real dogs. Besides, it's not going to rain today. My lumbago isn't acting up.
I'm not going to say I told so.
Boy, look at it come down. All you have to do is put your wash on the line, right? Oh well, the cistern was low anyway. Hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horsehide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his upmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter. Now I don't have to crank. We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse. Drat, that's the 3rd one this week. I buy fuses by the case. And I've blown the whole neighborhood again. Easy, Rover. Jimmy, hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks. Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's more like it. John, yours is the last costume I've got to finish before the parade starts.
So we just finished watching this scene, but we didn't move when the scene was over. So it looks like we might be about to watch it again, or that the ride is broken down. Not sure yet.
Phew, boy. Hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh?
Technical difficulties, you will be viewing this particular scene a second time. We're aware of the issue, and the theater will be rotating at the conclusion of the scene. It is very important that everyone remains seated till the conclusion of the show. We thank you for your patience.
And travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of... Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now. And we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes. And thanks to our automatic dishwasher, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll, he says.
Are you awake, dear? Give him a left, you big lug.
Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke. Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here it comes. Oh, you missed him.
So we stepped into Uptown Jewelers. Take a look at what all they have here. Tons of really expensive merch from Dooney & Burke. bags and jewelry, different collections like that. They have a ton of the. They also have a ton of really high-end jewelry in the back that you have to like go behind a velvet rope. They also have a ton of the lounge flies that you can get, all different kinds of shapes and sizes. Currently, this is the newest arrival, the Make-A-Wish, in honor of the Make-A-Wish Foundation in partnership with Disney. It is this blue color, and they have the lounge flies, the mini lounge flies, the ears, all kinds of stuff. And kind of here's what's going on with the Make-A-Wish. They are going to give 25% of the purchase all the way up to $500,000 to Make-A-Wish when you buy this type of merch. That is here to celebrate Make-A-Wish and Disney's partnership over the last 40 years.
Do you see Maui's back here?
No.
Look, he's over there. Maui. We saw him last time.
Yeah? Ah. Maui does frequent Magic Kingdom. We have noticed that. Here's another new arrival. Little Kate and Spade Disney Collection. Mini. Just to give you an idea, this little bag right here is $198. Kind of give you a little perspective. And right attached to this store is like a
The art of
paintings.
animation.
Yeah, it's like an animation type store. Tons of paintings and figurines and statues that they have here. They're really cool. What'd you find?
Tiago.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. $80 for Iago. You got some of the villains and stuff down here.
So we just finished here at Magic Kingdom. It was pretty fun, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's just like 1,000 degrees outside, it feels like. Carter brought his wet towel to try to keep you cool or whatever.
But it
And
doesn't work.
didn't really
because
do much.
We can't find a bathroom or cold water, so that's like,
Yeah, it is rough out here today. We are just sweating like crazy. And it is, what, October 25th, I think?
yeah.
So, end of October, and it is still really hot. So if you're planning on coming down to Florida and you need a trip at the end of October, just know it's still gonna be pretty steamy. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. We tried a new restaurant at Gaston's, did a little Carousel of Progress. If you haven't seen our Jungle Cruise and versus Kilimanjaro Safari video, go check that out. And also, we will leave a link because we are about to go eat at Kona Cafe at the Polynesian Resort. So we've never been there either, so we will start a fresh video for that. So, don't forget to turn on the AC.